The key to financial freedom is understanding compound interest. Start investing early, even small amounts, and watch your
It all began in a tiny hostel room. Late at night, when Ion sat alone, staring at his laptop. His tired eyes showed days of stress, sleepless nights, and constant worry. A single video appeared on his screen, one that would change his life forever. Around him, the room was old, dusty, and barely holding together. His wallet was empty, and so was his hope. But for the first time in months, he felt a spark of possibility. The night was dark, but something inside him finally woke up. He opened his notebook and wrote the first goal of his life, a promise to himself: start investing, no matter how small. And with that single line, Ion's story truly began. His reality was tough. Even food was a daily challenge. He searched his pockets, hoping for a few spare coins. He looked at himself in the mirror, wondering if life would ever change. His old laptop was slow, but it was all he had. Even the fan above him struggled to survive, just like he did. He sat on his torn mattress, thinking about his future. The hostel corridors were noisy, but inside, he felt alone. Every meal was simple, but his thoughts were heavy. As the rain fell outside, Ion wondered, is this all my life will be? But deep inside, he dreamed of a better tomorrow. One day, he wrote a powerful sentence: I will change my life. His eyes no longer looked defeated, they looked determined. He broke his goals into small steps he could follow daily. Every night, he watched tutorials and learned something new. Books became his new friends and teachers. He filled his phone with reminders of who he wanted to become. He cleaned his room, his desk, and his mind, preparing for a new journey. He covered his wall with motivational notes. Every note reminded him, you are capable. A new sunrise marked the beginning of Ion's new life. Ion started small, selling neat handwritten notes to classmates. He spent long hours in the library to help others study. He learned to repair old phones and laptops to earn extra money. He collected old books to resell them for profit. He designed thumbnails and logos using his old laptop. He even hosted paid study sessions to earn a few dollars. Every rupee he earned was written carefully in his notebook. He accepted every opportunity, no matter how small. His digital wallet balance grew slowly, but steadily. The day he earned his first $10, he felt unstoppable. He cycled across campus delivering items to make more income. Everything around him became a potential hustle. Late at night, he calculated his daily earnings. The jar labeled investment fund began to fill, and with every coin, his confidence grew. With shaking hands, Ion opened his first investment account. His finger hovered over the invest button. He invested his first $10, the beginning of everything. That day, Ion became an investor. His portfolio was tiny, but it was alive. He saw his reflection in the screen, hopeful, proud. He immediately told his best friend about his achievement. That night, the only light in the room was his laptop screen. He watched his small investment move, even if just by cents. To him, it wasn't money, it was progress. Ion promised to invest $3 every single day. He marked his calendar to stay consistent. He set his phone to auto-invest, no excuses. Slowly, the graph started to climb. He sold more old items to increase his investment amount. He freelanced late into the night to add extra income. When his portfolio hit $300, he felt unstoppable. He celebrated quietly, proud of his small win. Many nights, he worked through rain and exhaustion. Never skip a day became his golden rule. His savings jar was now full to the top. He deposited every spare coin into his account. The day his portfolio hit $1,000, he couldn't believe it. He smiled at the screen, knowing he was finally on the right path. He wrote down a message: trust the process. He read investing books like they were treasure maps. He highlighted every line that mattered. He watched courses to understand the stock market. He organized his investing rules on a whiteboard. The biggest rule he learned was, consistency beats luck. He analyzed simple charts with growing confidence. He wrote his personal investing principles. He studied legends Buffett, Lynch, Munger. Every night, he learned something that made him smarter. He built a budget that finally made sense. One morning, he opened his account and froze. His eyes filled with tears. He had reached $5,000. The growth was slow, then fast, then unbelievable. He compared his old life to his new one, amazed by the change. He called his parents to share the good news. His hostel room now looked cleaner, brighter, more hopeful. He finally cooked a proper meal, a small celebration. He treated himself, not out of luxury, but achievement. Then came the big moment. His portfolio hit $10,000. He couldn't stop smiling. He had done it. Ion now spoke with confidence, even in front of crowds. He walked through university not as a broke student, but as a transformed person. His portfolio crossed $25,000, a dream once impossible. He closed his laptop gently, knowing the journey had just begun. He wrote a note to himself, "Thank you for not giving up." He looked out at the sunset, imagining the life he would build. His journey flashed through his mind: hustle, struggle, growth. A simple truth appeared in his heart: small steps create big futures. He smiled at the world, ready for the next chapter. And so, this story ends, but yours begins today.